the side. I know you, but I don't know you. You know you, but do you know you? Here you go.
Kind of ran with it a little bit, but getting your necessary checkups, you know what I'm saying, to just keep yourself safe and keep yourself right, because they got some stuff that you can be given that you ain't getting rid of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not everybody bulletproof.
No, absolutely not. So them were just a few things that I, like to touch on, and that's what I say. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure, that a person's check engine light is not on. You know what I'm saying?
What's the check engine light?
Man, that's that check engine light is, when them sexual bodies or them body odors not right. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's musty. Somebody come up to you and breath stinking. Yeah. Or just they're hygienic. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I remember when we was young, man, we used to do the test, with the female. We used to go down there with our hand first, right?
And do a sniff.
Yeah.
Scratch the sniff.
Yeah. Do the whole little deed. Yeah. When the female spit off, you smell the hand. Now, if that hand made you shrivel your face up, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, no, it's not the business. You know what I mean? But if you smelt it, they had to do this again, oh, man, that's, it's ready. Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get down. But you know what I'm saying? At some of these situations, man, you can almost smell a woman without even doing that these days. You know what I mean? Because a female, sometimes, I'm not saying you all, but some of them, they'll put on these clothing on top of everything else.
Yeah, they do the same thing.
They look good on the outside.
Instead of the cologne over, they put the perfume over. They
got the paint job. Everything on the outside looking good. Yeah. But underneath that hood, it's not where it's at. You know what I mean? So just, you know what I'm saying? We want to make sure it's right, because us guys, you know what I'm saying? Some women, guys got these flaws as far as with the hygiene, but women have them too. You know what I mean? They have them on certain situations, you know what I mean, where they ain't keeping themselves right. There's many times I went to a woman's house and walked in and refused to go further than the door line. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I'm saying? The house is to a point to where I don't know if to sit down or spit or throw or add to the trash. You know what I mean? Because, the house is not together. Ain't nobody want to go to no woman's house and you go in the bedroom and it look like, you know what I'm saying? It look like a donation area. You know what I'm saying? So them are just certain things that you don't want to do. So we're just all with, you know what I'm saying? Keeping yourself right, keeping yourself clean. You know what I mean? Because even when you get in a person's vehicle, you know what I'm saying? You can get in some people's vehicle where you don't even want to get in and sit down. You know what I'm saying? But you can get a female, meet a female and she get in your car and she damn near might not want to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's smelling good. You know what I'm saying? It's riding good. The music's good. It's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of things that come with it. So just, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping yourself right. And that just comes from you. So all in all, let's do it like this. Let's say that you enter a spot, right? Yeah. Man, you clean, you smelling good. You know what I mean? Your conversation's right. Because when you walk in a spot, and if you clean and if you right, and you know you right. Because when you walk in, everybody going to do that turn. Females, males, everybody going to take that look. Because the male's going to look, because he going to wonder what the female he was talking to just looked at. You know what I mean? For real. So if you right, and then through your conversation and the way that you move and you carry yourself, and it's not on image, you know what I'm saying? Because I always say, you know what I'm saying, be you. You know what I'm saying? So once you leave this establishment, and you ain't got to boast to a female what you got or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? In due time, everything will show itself. So then, just say, for instance, you invite her, for a ride home or something. Then all of a sudden, you looking clean, and you step out, and you go put her in something that's clean, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a job, you're making decent money, you know what I'm saying? Your tax bracket is good, so you buy something nice, you put her in that joint, and you guys ride off, you got some decent music playing. Because there was a time when you can bump that music, and that music will set the mode. You know what I'm saying? It'll set the mood and the mode. You know what I mean? And before you reach wherever you about to reach, it's gonna go. It's already been better in her mind that it's gonna go down. You know what I mean? So these are things that still play a part. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With me, being sober, I'm hitting all cylinders. Yeah. You know what I mean? So my thinking process is good. You know what I mean? So when I'm talking and so forth and so on, I'm a listener as well. You know what I mean? And if a person's not clicking on all cylinders, she gonna fumble the ball or her gears gonna rub. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't gonna really be able to be receptive to what I'm talking about. Because I'm listening to every word, and I'm just saying that as far as you keeping yourself sharp and staying on top of whatever's going on. Because when you landed it, you know what I mean? When you hollered at something and everything went right, and when you step away from the whole situation, you know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, I came in here clean, or you'll say to yourself, damn, I was clean. You know what I mean? And just some of your cats that know you. they gonna tell you, hey man, when you came to the spot Friday night, man, you was on point. You said, you know what I'm saying? He said when you walked in, the bride's looking at you, dudes looking at you, because you was on point. You know what I'm saying? And you know it. You know what I'm saying? As far as your build or whatever the case may be. You know, because I mean, it's just a good feeling that you know that you're taking care of yourself, but then you get recognized from it, especially when it comes from your own people. In a lot of situations, it don't come from your own people. You know what I'm saying? Because they have this inferiority about you. You know what I'm saying? As far as when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, your own color. And what I mean by that is like I'm in the gym, and you know a lot of these Hispanic guys, these Spanish guys, they come to me and they asking me, hey bro, how you do this? How you do this? Yeah, how you get in? And me being me, I'm not doing out of cockiness. When I'm in that gym, I want to see everybody get money. You know what I'm saying? And that's the kind of rapport we have in the gym that I go to. Well, I want everybody to get money. I want everybody to get swole. I don't want me just to be coming to the gym for people saying, dang, man, you getting bigger and bigger, man. What you doing? I want to be able to see a dude and I see a man or a female. Like I tell a female too, hey man, I see you. You're looking good. You know what I mean? And they don't take it as I'm hitting on them or anything like that. They know that I recognize them. And they recognize me because they see I'm consistent. And that consistency is a big play too. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people ain't consistent. They do that New Year's resolution, and the New Year's hit, and then before you know it, they up out of there. But like I said before, the gym's not for everyone. But you want to do something, whether it be walking, whether it be fasting, whether it be just, you know what I'm saying, doing something to keep yourself right. Because if you don't exercise nothing's going to be right. If you don't walk enough, your bones, your knees, especially with age, they're going to get cramped, they're going to get tight, they're going to get stiff, so forth and so on. So them are just a few things that, you know what I'm saying, that you have to do as far as when it comes to your body. It's just that consistency, have some type of exercise going, whether it be walking or whatever the case may be. And then when we talk about keeping yourself up, another thing, you know what I'm saying, I would like to touch on too, is that life insurance. You know what I mean? And the reason why I speak on life insurance, and what I'm talking about when you talk about maintenance, I'm talking about a whole build of self. And you know what I'm saying? And this is just something where, you know I'm going this way, I'm going that way, but I'm trying to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? As it comes to my mind. You know, because none of this is written down. This is off my head. This is what I do on a daily as far as with my life. So nothing's written down, nothing scripted here. You know what I'm saying? We're not even saying cut action. We're not doing no cutting or nothing. And I'm running my mouth like 100 miles an hour right now. And you sitting over there like, damn. What do you, you know, but, you know, my thing is, get them certain insurances to better, you know what I'm saying, your situation when you do go.
It's because I feel like if you prepare, that's less things you got to stress on. Anybody got elderly, anybody's parents, you know that they sick, and that's add more to the stress.
And that's when it goes to
the mind. So it goes to your mind, and then you know you think it clearly, everything else is clearly. You know,
because we all gonna go somewhere.
You know, so just to backtrack. When you were saying was the inferior complex when you was inside the gym and some of the Mexicans or Hispanic people come up to you. What was your experience with people like you, like the black people? Like the black brothers?
They kind of standoffish. They kind of standoffish.
They might be with their little...
It's always a competition.
You know
what I mean? And my thing is...
It's not the same. Nah. It's not like when you see somebody, what's up, bro?
Nah.
You know?
They got that standoffish type mentality because a lot of people, they want to be the biggest and the strongest in certain environments. Just like in anything else in life. You know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying? They want to be the best. They want to be the one to shine. You know what I mean? Like me, I've been in the gym. I work for what I got in the gym. But if I come into a spot, a dude's like, he's on trend or something. You know what I'm saying? He's taking some type of whatever it is.
Automatically.
They can't just say, I'm eating that rice, I'm eating that chicken, that eggs. You know what I mean? I'm doing my protein shakes, my creatine, whatever the case may be. But I didn't work for years for this. You know what I'm saying? It always had to be a negative in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to reach, you know what I'm saying, why I had to reach today as far as keeping myself right at 50 years of age. You know what I mean? So, you know, which I don't let it get to me, but I'm just saying I want to put it out there to let you know, man, if you see me in the gym or whatever the case may be on the streets, man, come holler at me, man. On some type time to where, you know what I'm saying, we can all get right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type man, if I see you getting strong, see you getting, you know, gunned in.
Basically, man, you're not in the... Man, you're in it, everybody succeed.
Man, I want everybody.
Like you're on your own mission, but you ain't trying to stop nobody else from succeeding. And you're not trying to get in the way of anybody succeeding. and you want everybody to win.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I get.
You're not into anybody. You're not getting no kicks in anybody losing.
No,
you're just trying to win.
So
a lot of people they get a lot of kicks in other people losing. I don't get no kicks in with everybody.
If I see somebody in the gym doing something wrong, I'll go over and say, "Hey man, try this right here." I don't say, "No, you're doing that wrong." I say, "Hey man, try this right here." And then if they see me, when they see me, they say he must know what he's talking about because at the end of the day, I got the results. But it's just that's just another thing as far as where I talk about having a clear mind and feeling, you know what I'm saying, feeling free with everything. Your mental helps you as a whole as well. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have the necessary stresses that a lot of people, have. And what I mean by that is people worry about too many things that's out of their control.
It's like, a lot of times about your energy. Mm-hmm. The energy that you give in, your consciousness, your thought process. The only things people should be trying to figure out is how to better themselves.
Absolutely.
They should, figuring out things that they don't have control over. Mm-hmm. A lot of times it just adds to some kind of stress.
Yeah. And
so for a lot of people, certain communities, mm-hmm. They may get bombarded with certain things that you have no control over.
At all.
And that a lot of times that can add to a whole lot of stress. Yeah. You might get, especially for people that come from certain neighborhoods or certain areas, they might get multiple phone calls all in one day. High top needs some, some bail money. Relative, their kids getting picked up by DSHS. Mm-hmm. Granny or mom having a problem with rent. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of if you don't take care of your mentals, that's a lot of added stress.
Yeah.
That people have, but also shows us that a lot of people are really more resilient than they really think they are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because for them to process so much stuff that they process through their daily, mm-hmm. and still end up on top. That just shows you how strong and resilient people are. Striving through. And I feel like just promoting that, encouraging those environments. Mm-hmm.
It just so I hear you when we talk about certain things, especially talking about growth process. And we all know stress kills. You know what I mean? And with today, there's so many things that's out there these days, and like I see strokes, high blood pressure. You know what I mean? Then you have gun violence. You know what I mean? Yeah. You have all the other things that come with day-to-day living in life. You know what I mean? And they tell them what not to do and what to do and so forth.
I know this because we've been talking for a while, but I got this thing on my mind. Why does black people stress each other out so much? Because it's like black people lose sleep on other black people, but they don't never lose sleep on white folks. Like when it comes to stress, it could be that could be something so small. Somebody step on somebody's shoes, that stress itself by another person, it can take them to a whole different level.
You know what that is?
To a level of like just respect. They don't get stressed out even if they're in a situation caused by somebody else. And then a lot of times, me and you might be I might do something, but I might not even be the cause of your situation.
Yeah.
I might have cut you off in the vehicle. I might step on your shoes, but bumped into you, looked you the wrong way. But your poverty, the situation you in, I really ain't got no control over.
Yeah. Let's say this. If I lean forward and I say to you, I hate myself. And you ask me, what would you ask me? If I said I hate myself, what would you say?
Why?
Why not? Why not? Everybody else hate themselves. We killing each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We beef against each other.
Yeah.
We have certain animosity toward each other without even knowing each other. You know what I mean? It's like, for instance, I had a saying where I say, why is it when it comes to the black man with another black man, it's like the dog when it comes to the mailman?
Oh, that's profound. What you mean by that?
The dog is in the mailman. When it comes to the dog, there's no particular reason why he's acting all up and acting all crazy. It's just the way that it is. And I think that it started way back, you know what I'm saying, in the times, which I don't even like to go to slavery times because I feel like we are so far from that right now than what we used to be, even though I ain't living them times.
Yeah.
But I feel that it's embedded us in our brains, in our mind.
Yeah.
As each generation took place, They always instilled that in us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna compete with one another. We ain't gonna compete with no other race but with our own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and we don't even have nothing to compete against.
Nothing at all. We don't. It
ain't no trophy. What's a trophy? There ain't no trophies.
We don't even have. We don't have the big stage.
Yeah, we don't have nothing. We don't. It's not even. We're not even getting no.
We're still fighting down here.
It's not even a trophy.
We're still fighting down here. And the ones that think they have something, as soon as they think they do have something, they come and snatch it away from us. They come and snatch it away from you, just like that. You know what I'm saying? A matter of minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? P. Diddy, prime example.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was on the top.
Yeah. Kanye.
On the top.
Yeah.
I mean, they still, you know what I'm saying, in the light and
Bill
things
Cosby,
like that.
you know, all the people.
Yeah, we can go on and on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of that comes from, you know, only thing they want us to have a role model or look to is drug dealers, kingpins, and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why don't they have black people that's really doing something on the major stages?
Man, that's so funny because you know what?
Yeah.
I told, man, the other day, man, this, because, you know, I got a Black Panther hat, and it was, you know, like a little Black Panther hat, and this lady came in, she had a Black Panther shirt on from the movie, and she said, Black Panther movie? I said, no, this is a Black Panther. I said, I don't do the Black Panther superhero.
Yeah.
She was like, she was like, man, why you don't do that?
Yeah.
She said, I said, how the hell? I said, I don't do the black superheroes from the movies. I said, how they have all these black superheroes from the movies, but they can't even save black folks from racism? Not for real. For real. I was in my mind. I was thinking like, man, hold on. They got all these superheroes, and they're in the movie. They're in the movie. They can't even be like everybody's safe. Everybody treat everybody equal. They can't even be on some like equality type shit. Like everybody's.
They always try to feed us a little bit in order to feel like we're giving you guys something. Yeah. Here, we gave you guys a superhero to look up to. Yeah. You know what I mean? But
even if you look at that movie,
that's entertainment.
Man, look, he was competing against the guy. You seen the movie? Yeah. He was competing against the guy. Oh no, but he was competing against the guy in the world, and the dude came back to the other world. Which is the world we live in, and man, it was crazy. So it was all about competing.
Yeah.
And he couldn't even change the world that we live in. We need a superhero that could show us that the reality that we live in can be changed.
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel that all it all comes in a full circle. You know, because I watched another movie, and I watched The Gladiators, right?
Yeah.
So I watched The Gladiators. They had Denzel Washington in the movie, right? So Denzel Washington is a keeper of the gladiators, right? Yeah. Training and so forth and so on, right? Yeah. So he gets this guy who was actually supposed to be the heir to Caesar's palace. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be the heir. And he ended up being a gladiator because they had to shun him away because, you know what I'm saying, powers that be took over, you know, the kingdom. Anyways, make a long story short, they got Denzel in there, and Denzel, he's overseeing these gladiators, and I'm watching the movie, right? I'm always watching a movie because I want it to make sense, you know what I mean? So Denzel basically gets underneath these two rulers, which were brothers, and he basically gets them to go against one another, and he's throwing this little. So he's a conniver, he's a manipulator, so forth and so on. So his thing is he want to take over the whole palace, right?
Yeah.
You know, he want to take over the whole kingdom, I should say.
Yeah.
And he gets one brother to basically off the other brother, so forth and so on. But I'm saying, as a black man, for him to get that close and you know, get that close and personal and end up getting one of the chairman that's, you know, oversees, you know, like the councilman inside the chambers, he gets him in deep debt, you know, so that's his way in, I guess, supposedly. But anyways, he gets to the point to where now he gets to where he's almost the ruler of the whole kingdom. He takes over the army, so forth and so on. But at the end of the day, I'm saying to myself, he's going to do all this, but what's his end game? What was his plan?
Yeah.
My thing is, at the end of the day, if we're going to have a movie, let's not do it like that. That first Gladiator, they should have left it exactly where it was at.
Yeah.
Right where it was at, because it was a good movie. My thing is, you know, Gladiator, it was good action, whatever it may be, but just that whole idea of how they try to do it with the black man taking over a kingdom, but he didn't have no end game.
Yeah.
It wasn't good to me. You know what I'm saying?
I know that whole Denzel thing is a whole different thing, because they said when he got the Oscars, he said, Denzel made all kind of movies.
Yeah.
And then he said, man, they gave him the Oscars when he played
Training Day.
The Training Day, when he played the Hood. Like when he played the Hood, they gave him the Oscars.
We're gonna win and one wrong. But you know, I know we were talking and we getting into some other things and whatnot. But most important of all, what we want to do is basically when it comes to maintenance and upkeep.
Yeah.
It's really solely about yourself, keeping yourself right, being happy with yourself, whatever attire that you like, cleanliness as far as your exterior, as far as your shave, your haircut. We want to make sure that you're comfortable with it and you're right. You know, it's not about what I like, it's not about what KD like. It's about what you like. And keeping yourself not just clean on the outside, but as well on the inside and staying healthy as possible. You know what I'm saying? At the end of it all, you know. And what would you like to say before we wrap?
Man, like Dan says, it's just about, program and procedure for you to be the better person you can be, the best person you can be.
Absolutely. So, man, we out of here. We'll see you at the next one. Be out.
You know you. Ego and pride aside. You know me, but you don't know me. I know me, but do I know me? Ego and pride aside. I know you when you don't know you. You know me and I don't know me.
That voice in your head been heard for a long time. Artificially a mystery in your own mind. In the car with you always hit you with the calm trash. Developing the issue with some shit you could've walked past. All that wrong math, long ass idling. Tribal shit when your mind's your best survival kit. At war with yourself, arguing with the barber dude. You your own worst enemy, sabotaging you. Voices and choices, don't drink the poison. Poised and wise, defining your own ordinance. Boys to men coming into your own consciousness. Waking up, finding yourself finally on top of shit.
Ego and pride aside. I know you, but I don't know you. You know you, but do you know you? Ego and pride aside. You know me, but you don't know me. I know me, but do I know me?